I'm 25 days postpartum. My baby is taking a nap, so if you can hear the sound machine in the background, that's what it is. But let's bag and freeze my last 3 days worth of pumps. While I'm bagging these, let's talk about how I store my milk in the fridge. I've gotten a few questions about it. Let's go through everything that I use to store my milk in the fridge. I do the pitcher method, which means that I store everything that I pump for 3 days. And then on the morning or afternoon of the 4th day, I bag and freeze everything. I separate my pumps between AM pumps and PM pumps. I mention this in every video. AM pumps are from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and PM pumps are from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. During the AM pumps, your body's naturally releasing cortisol, which helps your baby to stay awake and alert during the day. And at night, your body starts to produce melatonin, which helps your baby sleep. For me to be able to keep this organized, I have 2 different sets of pitchers. I have pink pitchers and gray pitchers. AM pumps are split into the pink pitchers, and then PM pumps are split into the gray pitchers. I chose to go with the Mom Cozy ones. I'm actually obsessed with all of Mom Cozy's products. I use so many things from Mom Cozy. I use their nursing bras, their pitchers, their milk storage bags, the bottle washer, the detergent, the descaler, the bottle warmer, pretty much everything related to feeding, with the exception of my pumping bra that I use when I'm using my Spectra. That is a Momanda pumping bra, and that's by far my favorite. On day 1 of my 3 days of pumps, I start with a fresh pitcher. So my first pump of that day goes directly into the pitcher because there's no other milk in there yet. Let's say that this were the first pump of the day. I would grab a clean pitcher. Once I was all done pumping, I would then dump the pump directly into the pitcher, close it, and place it on the top shelf at the back of my fridge. For every subsequent pump that I do, I never want to place warm, freshly expressed milk in with the cold milk that's already in the fridge. So what I'll do is I'll take one of these. These are the Mom Cozy 6-ounce little storage containers. They have a sill on the top, so you can make sure that it's really nice and secure in there. I used these when I first started. I've since switched to the Comey. These are glass. The only reason I switched is because they have 2 different colors. They have pink and gray as well, so it makes it really easy for me to differentiate between my AM and my PM pumps. So when I'm finished pumping, if it's a 2nd, 3rd, 4th, whatever pump it is of the day that's not the first one going into the pitcher, I'll pour the milk into here, place it in the fridge next to the pitcher until this is the same temperature as the milk that's already in there. And then a couple hours later, or whenever I'm doing my next pump and need the bottle again, I'll then add this into the pitcher of previously expressed milk. That way I'm just making sure that everything is the same temperature. If I'm pumping on the go, breast milk is good for 4 hours left at room temperature. However, I live in Arizona. I've been having a massive heat wave lately. It was triple digits all last week. So pumping on the go and then just leaving it in the diaper bag is not really feasible. So again, with Mom Cozy products, I use the Mom Cozy breast milk cooler. Let me show you. The top screws off, and then it comes with this, which goes in the freezer. Pull this out and put this in here. And then it comes with this bottle. So I'll pump and then I'll pour the milk into here, place it in here, and seal it. When I get home, this will typically be cold enough that I can just add it into my AM or my PM pitcher, depending on when I pumped. I'm gonna go ahead and freeze this. My chicken is waking up. I just wanted to remind everyone, do not put too much pressure on yourself. I promise that even though it seems overwhelming, you'll start to find your own groove. Once you find your own groove, it really does become manageable. But yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful day.